So recently I've been thinking about my values, or whatever. Kinda cringe, I know, but that's what's been on my mind. What do I care about? And one of the biggest things that came to mind was friendships and relationships with others. You know, human connection. When I think about it, it's always been one of the most important things in life for me. What's the point of anything if you have no one to share it with, and time spent with friends and loved ones never feels wasted? Though I am aware of how important and valuable these friendships and relationships are to me, I often find myself neglecting these relationships in order to spend my time doing other things. Whether that be working on YouTube videos, playing video games, exercising, or generally just spending time alone. Furthermore, I don't think I've made a new friend in what feels like years. In fact, I actively avoid talking to new people because, you know, it's awkward and scary and shit, I don't know what's wrong with me. How important is human connection to me really when I basically put zero effort into hanging out with the friends I do have and avoid making new ones? The only reason any of this has even crossed my mind at all is because of a little game I've been playing in my free time called Persona 4 Golden. In Persona 4, you and your high school friends work together to solve a murder mystery. There's a bit more to it than that, but you know, this isn't a plot synopsis. Just know the game is really good and it has one of the best stories pretty much ever. Anyway, one of the main mechanics in the game is called social links. And when you spend time with your friends in the game, they get stronger and learn new skills for battle. The characters are all extremely well written, so this is a really enjoyable thing to do. Your little group of characters are always arguing and making fun of each other, but it really does feel like a little close group of buddies. The game really emphasizes how important these relationships are. And here I am sitting on my ass trying to max out the social links of every character I meet in-game when I haven't really spent much time or thought on friends and the importance of this kind of thing in real life for what feels like a long time. Just a few years ago, I was spending a ton of time with friends. Basically, any free time I did have, I was hanging out with or talking to someone, but something changed and I didn't even really notice. I slowly stopped reaching out to friends, and in return, they eventually stopped reaching out to me too. I spent more and more time alone, and I was okay with it. It was only on occasion that my closest friends would ask me to do something. Generally, I would say yes because you can't not spend time with the homies, but there would also be the occasional no, where I just wanted to spend even more time alone. And this is true even now. I rarely ask anyone to hang out at all. That is besides my lovely girlfriend. Shout out to you if you're watching this. But there was a point I wasn't even asking her to hang out until she called me out on it. And I didn't even realize at the time that I was doing it. I still don't know why I do this or what's made me so antisocial, but I do have a theory. Whenever it's quiet, I find myself instantly opening YouTube or TikTok just to hear some noise. Usually I'm not even half interested in what I'm watching, but I put it on anyway. I have been thinking about why I do this, and it's pretty obvious that I'm addicted. To YouTube especially. For the past year or so, I haven't been able to fall asleep without putting on a YouTube video to drift off to. And I'm starting to get the feeling this probably isn't a good thing. The reason I think I'm addicted to YouTube is because it fills that social need that I have. Having voices to fill the silence, no matter where it's coming from, is gonna feel social if you've been starved from social interaction for too long. This is a problem because I value human connection, but don't connect to any humans because I get my social fill from this stupid ass app. I've only very recently come to this realization and I'm still working on it, but it is one of my goals for the upcoming year, to stop wasting my time watching things I don't care about on TikTok and YouTube, and instead fill my social need with, you know, real human beings. And maybe I'll even make a new friend this year.